as my last question, you took on 1, you took on 2, you took on 3, you took on 4. Now I'm going to ask you to take on the Legion.
The which one?
The Legion.
Legion?
Yeah, the Legion.
Oh.
Hundreds. So hundreds of known forms of fears and phobias, right? How can we live a fearlessness life? Where do we start?
Yeah. Well, I would say the first is to say there is a construct worth playing with, and that is a fearless society. I am not the only one to use those words. And that was the fun part of my research, is finding other people who have used that notion. And some people I really respect, have used that. Even Bertrand Russell and others, great philosopher, even actually said, if we raised a generation of fearless women and children, the world would completely change. Wow, even to think that thought, you see what I'm saying? Is that being able to think that thought, not in a kind of utopic, pink, cushy imagination of fantasy, but actually go, whoa, yeah, wow. If we were a healing culture, we would be a fearless society. Well, what does that mean? It doesn't mean that you're not going to experience fear. It doesn't mean that there won't be all these legion of fears. They'll all be there, probably. I mean, any Enlightenment, great autobiography of an enlightened being, so-called, if you believe in that, I see in their biographies is, oh, you want to be enlightened? Well, then face every great fear that there is on the planet and ever has been. And when you face those and you walk to the other side of the room, you can still actually walk out into enlightenment. And that is, you will not be controlled at some level, spiritually, agentially, by that legion of fear. And that's all I'm saying, is this is not about the eradication of fear, although I'm happy to have a lot of eradication of traumatic-based, commodified fear. So I think that's kind of the idea in real simple terms. You got to look at your faith. And so I have faith in an idea of a fearless society. What's that based upon? It's based upon me doing my homework for the last 30-some years. Is everybody going to do that? No. Everybody's not going to go study fear and fearlessness for 30 years. But you can learn from the people who have studied it, and I'm not the only one. I'm just one of these unique, crazy people who has given 33 years to this phenomenon.